Today, we explore a profound Buddhist practice to heal the deep pain of elder loneliness. When the phone never rings and nobody visits, the silence in an empty house can feel incredibly heavy and completely overwhelming. As we grow older, our vibrant world often shrinks significantly, leaving us feeling entirely forgotten by the rapidly moving society outside. Retirement changes everything we once knew. Friends slowly move away, and our beloved children become consumed by their own busy lives. Western culture heavily glorifies youth and endless productivity, making seniors feel like they have lost their ultimate value in this world. Science shows that chronic loneliness destroys human health just as severely as smoking 15 cigarettes every single day of the year. This immense emotional pain is absolutely real and physically damaging, not merely a fleeting moment of weakness or foolish self-pity. The Buddha recognized this profound suffering, calling it dukkha. It is a fundamental truth of human existence that we must face. Instead of running away from this crushing isolation, Buddhist teachings offer 5 powerful practices to transform our minds from the inside. We do not have to wait passively for someone to call us. We can actively generate pure love within our hearts. The first transformative practice is metta, which means cultivating loving kindness for ourselves and every single living being around the globe. Begin by sitting quietly in a comfortable chair, gently closing your eyes and placing a warm hand over your beating heart. Softly whisper to yourself, "May I be truly happy, may I be completely peaceful, and may I be free from suffering." Feel this warm compassion filling your entire body, washing away the cold shadows of loneliness that have lingered for so long. Next, expand this beautiful energy outward. Picture your neighbors, the local postman, or people walking down the street in your town. Send them those exact same wishes of radiant peace and deep joy, connecting your spirit directly to their unseen daily struggles. This simple act of radiating kindness shatters the painful illusion of separation, reminding us that we are all fundamentally linked together. You realize that you are never truly alone when your heart remains open and generously sends goodwill to the whole universe. Even sitting alone in your quiet living room, your loving thoughts ripple outward, touching countless lives in mysterious and beautiful ways. Loneliness often feeds on our endless thoughts about the past or our deep anxieties regarding what might happen in the future. We mourn the vibrant days of our youth and constantly worry about declining health or being completely abandoned in our twilight. To combat this mental suffering, we introduce the second vital practice known as anapanasati, which is the mindful observation of breath. When the deafening silence of the house triggers deep sadness, gently guide your wandering attention back to your own steady breathing. Slowly count 10 deep inhalations and exhalations, allowing each breath to anchor you firmly in the present moment where peace resides. The present moment is a safe sanctuary where the painful stories of loneliness simply cannot manipulate or overwhelm your calm mind. Notice the cool air entering your nostrils and the warm air leaving, bringing a profound sense of stability to your spirit. Each mindful breath reminds you that you are still alive, still capable of experiencing serenity, and still worthy of inner tranquility. By anchoring ourselves in the now, we effectively cut the invisible ropes that tie us to past regrets and future fears. This simple breathing technique creates a spacious gap between feeling lonely and reacting to that loneliness with overwhelming sorrow or despair. As the mind settles, the intense grip of isolation loosens, revealing a quiet inner strength that has always been present there. Sometimes, Looking at social media can make us feel worse when we see old friends enjoying lively vacations with their grandchildren. This brings us to the third beautiful practice called mudita, which simply means cultivating sympathetic joy for the happiness of others. Instead of allowing bitter envy to freeze our delicate hearts, we actively choose to celebrate their wonderful moments of pure joy. When you see a neighbor laughing with family, smile gently and feel genuinely glad that they are experiencing such warm love. Sympathetic joy works like magical medicine, instantly dissolving the toxic resentment that often accompanies our difficult periods of prolonged social isolation. By rejoicing in another person's happiness, we share in their bright light, illuminating our own dark corners with radiant, positive energy. It requires profound courage to smile at the joy of others when your own heart feels heavy with quiet, unspoken sorrow. Yet, this brave practice softens our rigid emotional boundaries, allowing fresh streams of connection to flow back into our daily lives. Mudita teaches us that happiness is never a limited resource. Celebrating it multiplies its presence in our own beautiful spiritual journey. Every time you feel happy for someone else, you successfully defeat the terrible demon of loneliness that tries to isolate you. The fourth powerful practice is sati, which involves maintaining continuous mindfulness throughout all the ordinary activities of our daily waking life. When you live alone, daily chores can feel utterly pointless, but mindfulness transforms these simple tasks into deeply meaningful sacred rituals. As you carefully brew your morning coffee, pay close attention to the rich aroma and the comforting warmth of the mug. While slowly washing the dishes, feel the soothing warm water running over your hands and the smooth texture of the plates. When you gently fold your laundry, notice the soft fabric and appreciate the clean clothes that protect you from the cold. These mindful moments help you realize that your quiet life is still incredibly complete, perfectly whole, and beautifully enough right now. You do not absolutely need a crowded room to experience a deep sense of peace and profound fulfillment in your day. By paying full attention to the present, you transform an empty, silent house into a tranquil temple of focused, calm awareness. The profound beauty of sati is that it requires no special equipment, just your willing heart and your gently focused mind. Even watering a small indoor plant becomes a beautiful act of nurturing life, connecting you directly to the vast natural world. The fifth and final practice is dana, which means generosity, but it does not necessarily require giving away your financial wealth. True generosity for seniors involves freely sharing your abundant time, your deep compassion, and your invaluable life experience with other people. You can bake some delicious cookies and joyfully share them with the young family living right next door to your house. You might pick up the phone and warmly call another elderly friend who is also experiencing the heavy burden of isolation. By simply asking how they are doing, you provide immense comfort and become a shining beacon of hope in their day. Another wonderful form of dana is recording your fascinating life stories and precious memories for your beloved grandchildren to cherish forever. These simple acts of giving powerfully shift your mindset from being a forgotten victim to becoming a valuable contributor to society. When you actively offer your kindness to the world, you suddenly realize that you still have so much beauty to give. Giving generously opens your heart wide, inviting warm connections and genuine gratitude back into your daily existence in truly unexpected ways. Loneliness thrives in dark emptiness, but generosity fills that exact same space with glowing purpose and profound meaning for your soul. Let us deeply reflect on the universal truth that aging is a natural process, not a personal failure or a punishment. Society may foolishly ignore the elderly, but spiritual wisdom honors the deep grace and quiet resilience found in our later years. The Buddha taught that all worldly attachments eventually fade, urging us to seek lasting refuge within our own awakened inner consciousness. When the external noise of busy careers and raising children stops, we are granted a rare opportunity for profound self-discovery. Solitude is not an enemy to be feared. It is a sacred space where our true spiritual journey can finally blossom. Embracing these 5 Buddhist practices transforms the heavy burden of isolation into a beautifully liberating experience of profound inner spiritual freedom. You learn to become your own best friend, offering yourself the gentle compassion and endless patience you have always truly deserved. Every morning brings a fresh chance to practice metta, filling your quiet room with invisible waves of pure love and harmony. Every afternoon offers moments for anapanasati, allowing your steady breath to calm your mind when sudden waves of sadness unexpectedly arise. Every evening invites mudita, as you look out the window and quietly bless the distant lives of people passing safely by. Throughout the day, sati keeps you grounded, turning every cup of tea into a mindful meditation that warms your aging soul. And whenever possible, Dana reminds you to share your gentle wisdom, proving that your presence remains incredibly vital to our world. The profound teachings of Master Mahindasiri Thero emphasize that we must never view ourselves as useless burdens to our modern society. Instead, we are the wise elders, the quiet keepers of history, and the living embodiments of patience for younger generations today. When the house feels uncomfortably silent, remember that silence is the exact canvas upon which true inner peace can be painted. You hold the extraordinary power to change your perspective, shifting from painful loneliness to a state of profound and beautiful solitude. Loneliness whispers that you are entirely disconnected, but mindfulness loudly declares that you are deeply interwoven with the fabric of existence. The gentle rustling of leaves outside your window is a beautiful reminder that nature is always keeping you wonderful, silent company. The warm sunlight resting on your tired shoulders is a gentle embrace from the universe, offering comfort during your quietest hours. You are deeply supported by the earth below you and the boundless sky above, wrapped in the eternal cycle of life. Practice viewing your aging body not as a failing machine, but as a sacred vessel that has carried you through decades. Every wrinkle tells a compelling story of survival. Every silver hair represents a hard lesson learned throughout your remarkable human journey. Forgive yourself for the mistakes of the past. They were merely stepping stones, leading you toward this present moment of awakening. Release the heavy expectations of how your retirement should look, and gracefully accept the peaceful reality of how it actually is. Acceptance is the golden key that unlocks the heavy chains of suffering, allowing your spirit to soar freely above worldly sorrows. As we continue to cultivate these beautiful practices, our inner light grows significantly brighter, naturally attracting positive energy into our lives. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate genuine peace, and your calm presence can become a profound blessing to others. Even a brief encounter at the grocery store can become a meaningful exchange of pure loving kindness when you are mindful. A warm smile shared with a stranger carries the magnificent power to heal 2 lonely hearts in one single beautiful moment. We must remember that true connection does not require endless conversation. It simply requires an open heart and a willing spirit. Cultivating this deep inner richness ensures that no matter what happens externally, your internal landscape remains vibrant, lush, and completely alive. Like a sturdy tree deeply rooted in the earth, you can withstand the harsh winds of isolation with remarkable, unwavering grace. Your spiritual practice becomes an impenetrable shield, protecting your fragile emotions from the devastating impacts of modern society's cold, harsh indifference. Let the profound wisdom of the Buddha guide your daily steps, illuminating the dark path of aging with brilliant golden light. You are a magnificent testament to human endurance, carrying a lifetime of precious memories that deserve to be honored and cherished. When you feel completely unseen by the busy world, remember that the compassionate universe always sees your beautiful and radiant soul. The practice of deep meditation offers a reliable bridge over the turbulent waters of sorrow, leading you toward eternal inner tranquility. Slowly breathe in the abundant peace of the present moment, and gently exhale all the lingering doubts that cloud your mind. Embrace the quiet dignity of your elder years, recognizing that this sacred phase holds its own unique and profound spiritual beauty. Each day is a blank canvas where you can paint vibrant strokes of loving kindness, sympathetic joy, and mindful, generous presence. Never underestimate the incredible healing power of a quiet mind that has fully surrendered to the beautiful flow of the universe. You are exactly where you need to be on your spiritual path, perfectly positioned to master the ultimate art of letting go. May your heart remain forever soft, your spirit endlessly resilient, and your daily life filled with profound meaning and deep serenity. The journey of overcoming elder loneliness is not about changing the outside world, but fundamentally transforming your own internal spiritual landscape. Through metta, anapanasati, mudita, sati, and dana, you successfully reclaim your true power and rediscover the boundless joy of simply being. Let these sacred Buddhist practices serve as your faithful companions, gently guiding you through the quiet twilight of your beautiful life. You possess an ocean of wisdom within you, waiting patiently to be shared with a world that desperately needs your light. Rejoice in the profound realization that true peace does not come from external validation, but from deep within your own soul. May the gentle teachings of the Buddha bring you immense comfort, healing your hidden wounds and banishing the shadows of isolation. We hope this spiritual journey has inspired you to completely transform your quiet moments into a profound celebration of mindful existence. Remember always that your presence is a unique gift to the universe, and you are never truly walking this path alone. Thank you for joining us today. May you find eternal happiness. Farewell from all of us at Buddha's Path to Peace.